Good morning, Johanna and Adrian. It's Friday today. I don't know if you read this. I posted it on the channel page, but if I were to have done a video on Wednesday, it would probably have gone something like this. Good morning, girls. It's Wednesday. Only I would have had more hair. But I've been really busy with school. The seniors in my cognitive science class have been humiliating me all week. Well, not really humiliating, but we've been doing stuff together like every day, pretty much every hour, and it's been really late nights. So I haven't had time to sleep like at all, especially since I don't sleep that well anyway. Um, but today I have the day off, so I thought maybe I should like get a video up before Joanna does at least. So, right. Anyway, you said something last week that got me thinking, and you said that you got really excited about weird stuff, and you asked if I thought that was weird. I really don't, but it got me thinking about a really interesting thing because I have a friend who has a diagnosis she's diagnosed with ADD, attention deficit disorder, and I was thinking that I'm not really sure that I have any diagnosis, but people still think I'm kind of weird. So I was thinking that maybe you should have like a diagnosis just for weirdness, because that would make things easier for you. Because if you have ADD and you get the diagnosis, you can show it to your teacher and be like, well, I have ADD, could I have some extra time on this test or something? I think that's the case. It might be with dyslexia instead. But anyway, you could, if you had a weirdness like certificate or diagnosis, you could just show that to people if you thought, if someone thinks, wow, that guy's really weird. Well, I have a certificate, so yeah, it's all right. I know I'm weird. I got to thinking about that when I sat on the rail to the staircase up to my apartment and was playing my own teeth. So, moving on. One of the reasons I like my city is that it's very much like Sweden. We have this word here called lagom, which basically is like just enough. It's not too much and not too little. And this city is pretty much that. You can ride your bike everywhere in this city, but it's still pretty big. I mean, the center of town is like you have a lot of shops, but you can still ride through town in like half an hour. Um, so, and if you want to take a car, it takes like 10 minutes to drive across town. For some reason, I also thought of dragons when I said when I want when I asked the question what animal I would want to bring from fairy tales and stuff. And uh, I don't actually have an answer. I would say dragons, but then it would have to be like those wise dragons that don't really fly around and burn stuff, just sit in a cave, and if you go there and you're lucky, you might not get eaten, and then it might share its wisdom with you. More like that kind of dragon, because just dragons like in uh, I don't remember the name of the movie, but there's a movie where they awaken a dragon and everything turns bad. And I don't want it to be like that, but I think you understand what I mean. What happened to my voice? So, I can't really think of a question for you today, especially since it's so short notice, but I guess you will have to think of one. And I'll see you on today, later today.